So this morning, I'm going to answer a lot of your questions in one answer. You've written in asking my opinion on all sorts of modern day fads, diets, morning rituals, practices, and belief systems. Well, I'll tell you what, just a heads up here, the answer might piss you off, some of you at least, but it will help and relieve a lot more of you. So in running the cost-benefit analysis, I decided that we're going to go for it. There is so much dumb advice circling out there, and you might have fallen prey to some of it. It is easy to do so because some things seem that they must be true because so many people are saying it, right? But what's funny is one person says something goofy but sounds smart when they say it, then somebody else, also wanting to sound smart, parrots that, and soon everybody's saying it. And everybody saying it because everybody's saying it. But it's literally gobbledygook, snake oil, pseudoscience, quackery. At the same time, what's also funny is if you believe something is working, then it does. Well, kind of. It's a placebo. It appears to have an effect, but does not actually provide any real benefit. The amount of stuff espoused by the Instagram and TikTok gurus on wealth, health, and finance is insanity, and they lead you to believe all these gyrations are necessary. The cold plunges, box breathing, red light therapy, yellow glasses, affirmations in the morning, gratitude journaling, meditating, earthing or grounding, which is basically just walking barefoot on natural surfaces to transfer the earth's energy into your body, drinking alkaline water, using essential oils, crystal rubbing, magnet therapy, and the rest. Hey, look, whatever. Do whatever you want. Believe in whatever you want. As I like to tell Brenda, you do you, boo. What I am here to tell you is, it's possible. None of that is necessary. None of it. It all comes down to first principle. To increase my success, I have to do more of X. That's it. Anything that is not me doing X is detracting me from my ability to do so. That's it. I think a lot of these goofy rituals people espouse just causes and allows for procrastination and ultimately detracts from people doing X. And you know what X is to hit your goals, to be more successful. You need to do more of X. Period. The end. Now, when you wake up in the morning, the question is, how fast can you get to X? And how long can you stick with doing X? And how fast can you get better and better at X? So the results that you get from doing X increases. That's it. That's all you need to do. Everything else is delay, procrastination, distraction, delusion, and maybe quackery. If you need some of that quackery to get yourself to do X, fine. Again, you do you, boo. Just know, it is quackery, and that's fine. No judgment, no doubt. We all believe in some form of quackery, but no, it is not what produces success. And you don't need to do all the goofy stuff that everybody espouses if you don't want, no matter who's saying otherwise, okay? I've met, spent time with, and know many of the most successful people of our lifetime. And I can tell you, they didn't do this BS stuff to get to where they are. Some of them might do it now. I've told you before, rich people get weird, but I promise you, they didn't do all that weird stuff on the way up. Look at the most successful people from history. They didn't cryo, they didn't box breathe, they didn't cold plunge, they didn't red light therapy, and the rest. Those are just modern day fads and memes of charlatans so that they have something smart sounding to say on TikTok and endless hours of podcasts. What produces success is only one thing: doing X. Faster, longer, better. Period. Bottom line, the end. As a mentor friend of mine used to tell me often, particularly when I came to him asking him about the latest hack, trick, or new scientific theory that I had just learned, he'd say, KISS. Keep it super simple. Fancy fails. Simple succeeds. Experts and professionals simplify. Beginners, amateurs, and know-it-all wannabe charlatans complicate. Look, success is a lot simpler than you believe. The only thing that is hard is getting yourself to do X, the simple things, and to stick with them long enough for the compound effect to take hold. So, If you choose, it's your option. You can do the rest. But if you choose, skip all that and just solve for X. So tell us, what is your X? What is the X factor to your success? What is the one thing you need to do more of to achieve your goals? What is your most vital function? What do you do specifically that makes the cash register ring? If you are employed, why do they pay you? For what result? And what do you need to do to produce that result? That is your X. Tell us what your X is in the comments below.